Здравствуйте, дамы и господа. Сегодня в нашей «Зелёной» гостиной солистка балета Пины Бауш, госпожа Дита Мирандой Ясфи. Здравствуйте. Мы очень счастливы приветствовать вас на новой сцене Большого театра со спектаклем «Весна, священная» в постановке Пины Бауш. Я хочу уточнить у вас, что для вас «Весна, священная» и как вы вошли в эту роль?
Wow, how I came? Wow, I was, I was, I was not yet in the company. I did the audition for Pina, but in the audition, I didn't know she was actually looking for a big girl, and I'm very small. I'm only 1.50 m. I didn't know, and after the audition, she said she likes me very, very much, but I'm too small. It can be complicated to put me in a group, so I am too small, but she likes me so much. So she said, let me think. Maybe I have to change the way I think. Give me time. You call me and ask if I make a decision or not. And so like this. So in the end, she took a big girl, and I was not taken. She likes me, but I was not taken. And like about 3 months, I called her, and there is no decision. And it's a big story, because in the end, I'm like, because I really wanted to come in this company. So after 3 months, I always ask and no decision. I thought, okay, I give up. I want to go back to Indonesia, to my country. I want even to stop dancing like this. And suddenly, in that day, when I wanted to buy the ticket to go to Indonesia, suddenly in the morning, I got a phone call. Pina wants to work with me. She wants me to learn the solo of Rite of Spring, because the girl who did the who used to do the solo, she was pregnant. So actually she didn't need a dancer, but she wants me to come because this girl is pregnant, and this girl, okay, she's not so small like me, but this role is more like for a smaller girl than a big girl. And so she wants me to come directly to the company and directly to learn the solo. I never did this piece before. Normally the people who come to do Rite of Spring, they come to do the groove, but me, no, directly the solo. It was a scary experience.
И вы репетировали сразу с Пиной эту партию солистки, да?
Oh yes, we work directly. In the beginning, she makes like kind of small audition there. She choose 3 girls to learn the same role, the solo, and after she choose 2 of us, but the one she only danced 1 time, because in the end she is also maybe doesn't fit so much for this role. She has now another role. She's still in the piece, and then I still continue to do the main role.
А можете нам рассказать вообще ваше балетное образование, каково оно было танцевальное, чтобы вот попасть в эту труппу?
Yes, I have a big background. I started to study ballet in the beginning, and when I was 5, and then I was living in Paris with my parents. So when I was 5, I started with ballet, and then when I was 7, we came back to Indonesia, and then I started to learn Indonesian traditional dance, almost everything, Balinese, Javanese, Sulawesi, Sumatra, I don't know, everything. And when I was 10, I started again with ballet, but still with the Indonesian traditional dance, so both together. And my ballet teacher in Indonesia, she was in Bolshoi. She was she was studying here 5 years, so she's half Indonesian, half Hollandish. It was in the 60s, I think. She was here, and so I studied with her ballet and continue with Indonesian dance, because my ballet teacher said, for me, I don't know, for Indonesian people, we don't have this long legs or ballerina body. She said, if I learn ballet, we also have to learn Indonesian traditional dance, because we will never be ballerina like this, because we don't have this feet and everything. And so I follow her, and I think it's a very good decision, because now I have so many colors in my head for dance, and I'm quite flexible to do many things like this. So this was my background. I was also studying in Folkwang, after in Folkwang school where Pina was studying also when she was young. So there I learned modern.
Yours?
Yes,
This one.
that I studied modern dance, modern ballet or tanztheater. Yeah.
Многие годы вы работали, как я понимаю, бок о бок с Пиной Бауш. Каким самым главным вещам она вас научила?
Yes, the most important thing that she teach me, she said when we are on the stage we have to be honest. We cannot play something. We have to be honest with ourselves. The sadness is our sadness. What we do on the stage is our life. Like for example, for this Rite of Spring, we are a dancer, but when we dance that, we have to forget that we are a dancer. It's about life. We have to give the life there, our life, our experience. That's what has to come on the stage. It doesn't matter when the technique is not perfect, but something from its inside has to come out. This is more important. The most famous thing that Pina said is this, is not what she said, is not, I'm not interested of how you move, but what makes you move. This is the famous sentence from Pina. Yeah.
Что вы делаете ежедневно, чтобы оставаться в форме?
Yeah, we have normally class, more ballet class. Sometimes it's modern, but the modern is also more like ballet also. Like from 10 o'clock until 11 or 11:30. And then we start the rehearsal normally until 2 o'clock. And then afternoon break, and then again from 6 until 10. This is everyday work. And if performance is until 12 o'clock because the pieces are so long. And yeah, and sometimes, but there is the class, but for Pina before, she's not so strict. You have to do the class. You have to know, we know better what is good for our body. Sometimes maybe people don't feel so good with the ballet class to move more. I don't know, maybe they have problem here or there, and they do warm up by themselves. But there is always the ballet class if you want.
«Весна, священная» существует уже, была поставлена в середине 70-х годов, и все это время идет в репертуаре театра. Вы привезли сейчас это в Москву, и все равно вы репетируете каждый день. Над чем вы работаете?
We are working on millimeter things, like we are really working on millimeter things. Like if you stand in a group, you have to be between this person and a little bit to the left, maybe only the half shoulder behind this person, or the movement has to be, the fingers has to be like this. I don't know, every millimeter things we are working since years. Sometimes it's really too much, but we have to always remember this again. Yeah.
Когда вы танцуете вот роль жертвы «Весне священной», есть ли у вас в голове какая-то история вот этой девушки, чью роль вы исполняете на сцене?
I don't really think about the story of this girl, but I try to feel the emotion of the moment, like when she comes to bring the red dress, because every girl has to bring the red dress, and is scared of this man that is that want to take this girl so that she dance to sacrifice. There is a fear, and I try to feel the fear while remembering my own fear in my life. I don't know. And when there is sadness, I try to feel the sadness. And I know that this role is to survive. It's not that you are a victim and you stay a victim and you don't try, but it's actually you don't know that you are a victim. You are trying to dance for your life and give everything, and this desire to live, this is what I try to feel. Not so much thinking about this girl, but just like Pina said, we have to be honest. So I feel myself in my own story for this. Yeah.
Я знаю, что Пина Бауш в одном из интервью как-то призналась, что для нее танец так много значит, потому что ей трудно говорить и выражать себя словами. И через движение она может выразить что-то особенное. А что такое танец для вас в вашей жизни?
I understand Pina totally. Yes, I know how it feels to be like that, because Pina is a person that she cannot explain. She didn't speak so much, and when we make a new piece, also we don't know what Pina wants, but she also didn't explain. So we are like, we don't know, but we know she knows, but she don't say, and she also couldn't say. If we asked, she would say, I don't know, but we know she knows. And for me, it's I feel the same because I'm also actually I'm not so good in speaking. Now I try very hard to speak, so it's like. To dance is for me to express something that I cannot say it really in words. It's difficult, the words for me, also to choose the right words, but to choose the right words for the feeling that I want to express, for me with dance is better. It's my way to express my emotion.
Наш фестиваль посвящен музыке Стравинского, созданию этого великого произведения. Я хочу вас спросить, когда вы сами танцуете на сцене, вообще в курсе, что там идет музыка Стравинского? Вы слушаете ее, слышите эти ноты, реагируете как-то на нее? Обращаете внимание?
Oh yes, very much, very much. It's oh yes, I have to say, because in the music there is energy, and actually to dance this is very hard to dance. It's only 35 minutes, but it's so much energy. You get tired very soon. But if you listen to the music, you take the energy from the music. Pina always said, try to take the energy from the music. Listen, really listen all the all the accent, because there is the breath in the music. There is, you can feel when the music is you get the energy, and it's really the whole time I try to take the energy from the music to bring me more like to do the things bigger when the music's it's really, actually, it's a direct connection with the music. You can use the music to bring you bigger and to make you stronger or bigger or faster. And it's very clear in the music. If you feel the breath of these notes, it's so delicate, but if you have to be sensitive, or you have to be sensible. You just have to feel, to listen. It's really useful. It's beautiful music.
Хочу сказать огромное спасибо. Я хочу выразить надежду, что у вас будет время немножко погулять по Москве и посмотреть город, и что вам будет уютно, удобно и хорошо работать на новой сцене Большого театра. И мы счастливы, что вы смогли привести и представить нам этот шедевр «Весну священную» в постановке Пины Бауш. Спасибо вам огромное. У нас в гостях была Дитой Мирандой Ясфи. Спасибо.
Thank you. Thank you so much.